Danger. Warning. Supercharging. Full power.
Hello, it's stream time. It's art time. How we doing, everybody? Welcome, welcome. Let me open chat because I have a different setup. Not entirely, but like I moved stuff around. So. Thank you for the lurk, Andy. Hi, Durgan. Hi, Lou. Hi, Gardinus. Hi, Paka. Hello. I come bearing good news, everybody. I took Sammy to the vet this morning, and so far he seems okay. I got the job. Oh, that too. That too. Yeah, that was actually the good news from like, was it last week? The week before? Yeah, I also got the job, so I actually already quit my current job. I just gotta keep working there for like now a few more weeks, and because I like turned in my resignation, and yeah, I got the job. Bemmy is okay. The vet, the vet was very nice. Bemmy's was very cuddly. He's like, oh, look at me, I'm so pretty. Please don't give me an injection. No worries about being busy though, no worries. But yeah, I also got the job, so good things are coming. Broodke Bemmy? Sinds wanneer is Bemmy een broodje? Is that what you call cats in Belgium? Actually, the bald spot is actually looking better too. I had taken a picture when I just found it, and I showed it to him, and he's like, "Yeah, it looks significantly better." I'm like, "Yeah, but still, like, I'm kind of afraid of like maybe an adrenal tumor because reasons." And this, what it seems to be like it is now, it seems to be I have possibly overgroomed my cat in combination that his brother has potentially pulled out his fur while being very, very rough while playing. Because Beam actually gets kind of, I don't want to say aggressive, but he gets really angry and really rough when I give him the catnip toy. After that, he's like, oh, I want to play. But like, not just, oh, we're going to have zoomies and we're just going to have little, like a tug and play. He's like, he's going to full body slam Bemmy. And if Bemmy doesn't react, he will pull out his fur to make him react. Yeah, I am potentially the reason that my cat has a bald spot. Oh, poor Bemmy. 20 stream streak for Paka! Slowly building it up again. I need to make that the leaderboard, to be honest. It's gonna be fun. So yeah, good news everywhere. Do I have snackies around me? Thank you for the alert, Cardenas! I was also kind of looking forward to playing Silksong, I'm not gonna lie. After what we tried yesterday with the stupid timed quest, I was like, Like, damn, there's so much you need to do to get X3 to start. I did not expect this, I'm not gonna lie. Like, what the hell? I was like, oh, okay, I need to do some wishes. I sort of, like, when Gardinas was talking about the fleas, I kind of expected to have to find all the fleas. I did not expect to have to do basically some impossible quests. An entire list of quests. Another list of quests, which basically gives you a certain amount of points. And then finding all the fleas and doing fucking timed fucking runs. I honestly thought like maybe I had to do, because I hadn't looked it up before yesterday. I was just running on hints. So I was like, okay, I possibly have to do like maybe 3 of those, oh, follow me here type of quests and find all the fleas, and then we're good, you know. Boy, was I wrong. I was very, very wrong. I miscalculated that so much. I mean, I know I'm bad at math, but damn, am I bad at math. Were you shushing me for, Mask? If I wanted an emote, I would have used an emote. Wait, what? You didn't try to use that? You're still saying shush, though. Shut the fuck up. Sibao. As the young'uns say. Do they say it or do they just only type it out? Actually, don't know. Shush, little Mon. Please don't cry. You want to go M7 M8? You want to go M7 mate? I don't know if I want a 7. Mask, I think you might. Silly Mask. Oh, you're trying to be a bitch, but you're just fucking up. Karma's coming your way. My phone has a will of its own. Yeah, it's going against your will because your phone actually has a conscience. Your phone is nicer than you are. This tentacle's going. Wait, this tentacle's going dry. You might wanna give a little kiss. I was a bitch. No, I meant mask. Haktua, spit on that thing. Yeah, indeed. Just gotta Haktua a little bit. Hi, Rev. You got a meeting in 8 minutes, but hello. I'm gonna work on some game dev stuff today. Game dev. Your brain is soup. My brain is... What is my brain today? My brain is... Pizza. Coworker also said something to me that made my mood drop. Fuck your coworker. But not literally. Just drop them in a ravine. Just ignore them. And if they're like, oh, why are you ignoring me? That's so rude. You're like, sorry. What was that? Did you say something? Honestly, actually, this week was when I mentioned to my coworkers that I quit my job, and one of them was like, it's not really the best timing. I'm like, I don't fucking care. That's not my fucking problem. That's the whole reason. Not the whole reason, but that's one of the reasons I'm leaving. Like, it's unorganized as hell. It's not my. I don't want to be the one to have to fucking solve it all. I don't get paid enough to do that. Jeez. Ooh, you're getting a bald spot on the back of your head. No, not the bald spot. That's okay though. That's okay. You and Bemmy both are just, you know, you're just overgroomed a little bit. If you can't throw him out of the window, just throw him in the deep fryer. Or in a biomedical waste bin, you know. Put him in the autoclave. No, don't take advice from me. That's illegal. Throw him out the window. It's not the best timing. Well, that's too damn bad. I was like, yeah, I know. But anyway, I'm going to do this now. Bye. Like, what do you want me to do about it? It's never a good timing for anybody to quit, I assume, to be honest. My previous job, it also wasn't a good timing, but they didn't do much to change it, so what do you want me to do about it? I'm not a manager. I don't get manager money, so I'm not managing. Oh, don't want to taint the biomedical waste. Okay, deep fryer it is. I mean, if we learned anything from the Amazing Digital Circus, if you throw somebody in the deep fryer, they will survive. Pannenwasser? You mean the dishwasher? Is that what you call a dishwasher in Belgium? Brain soup, but I managed Duolingo. Actually, I continuously tried to turn off the Duolingo thing on my channel, but it keeps popping up even though it's disabled. So what's up with that? What the fuck? Oh, bed bundle. It's not here for me. It popped up for me right as I started everything up and the stream was running in the beginning. Hey Alex, welcome to the stream. About Marley's weak spot. You know, I can handle a lot of things. But human waste is not something I'll be touching. Absolutely fucking not. I care a lot about animals. I will clean my cat's ass. I will not be the one cleaning my grandma's ass. I'm sorry. Isn't everyone's weak spot the G spot? I mean, depends. Depends how hard you press. Didn't pop up when I got in here? Okay, good. I'm trying to avoid as much AI bullshit as possible. Because I just don't agree with it. Even if it can do good, I think it's just gonna hurt our environment. It's gonna hurt our environment. It's poisoning the internet. Blah. Can't get around it no more though nowadays. Jeez. I heard some bad stuff about, what is it, Sora 2 or something, whatever the fuck, something AI that can make very good videos, but like very good. And I'm like, the worst part is there's now, actually, speaking of AI, I saw video of Kurzgesagt, and they explained that they were doing an experiment to see how well AI can help like fact check and stuff. And apparently AI has been making its own research papers, which are wrong. They are filled with wrong fucking facts, but then they are referencing those fucking articles, which are based on fucking nothing. Like, and then those fucking articles will be like tainting the internet, and other AIs will take all those articles. Like, it's a vicious spiral downwards. Like, fuck. Hey baby, wie op schoot lieverd. Kom hier. Deze vet. Baby. Hey, Mr. Baldspot, kom hier. Oh, I know what you want. Okay, give me a moment. Come on. Let me. Come on. Spring. Kom hier. Spring. Yeah. Lekker zitten. Bammy likes my heated blanket. He's stealing my chair. Here, I'm covered in patient shit daily. Hell no. You would not. You won't. I mean, if you pay me $1 million, maybe. €1 million, maybe. If I know that they don't have anything, like, contagious. Bye, Rev. Pocket tarantulas. Keep your pocket tarantulas. I have arachnophobia, please. So fuck AI, burn it to the ground. Yeah, it's just it's wasting money, it's wasting water, it's wasting energy, it's wasting space. It's giving off massive light pollution, and it's now ruining even like scientific research, which I would say like, oh, that was one of the only things where I was like, oh, I can see how it could like support the scientific world and like help us like find better treatment for stuff like cancer and like you know, stuff like that. But like now hearing that it like fucks up and just fucking makes up its own fucking facts and its own fucking articles, and then fucking referencing its own faulty fucking articles that are based on no fucking sources. I'm like, AI is useless. It's literally useless. It's doing nothing but just ruining everything. There's already 1 billion of BS pages without AI. Don't worry, it won't change things. But that's the thing, it is changing things. Because it's, you know, it's throwing bullshit into the pool where we don't need bullshit. We already have enough bullshit of like people saying that autism is caused by Tylenol, despite there being fucking hundreds and thousands of papers telling us otherwise with correct data. And then fucking AI on top of that is just fucking ridiculous. Spooters! No spooters for me, please. Like, we already had the brain dead people. We don't need brain dead people, or we don't need fake brain dead people that are now able to make such articles within like 10 seconds and throw it on the internet every fucking hour. AI do be a tool. The bad things come from the people that use it. Yeah, but that's the thing. I don't think it's a good tool. I say we survived this long without AI, and now we just have AI that even as a tool, even as a good tool, I don't see the use of it because it's literally polluting and wasting our water. So I don't agree with AI. I don't know what to tell you. Imagine what people can do if they have 8 hands. 8 hand jobs at a time. Damn. You don't see AI doing that. AI don't have any hands. Like, you have those fucking loser AI bros who are like, but art is not inclusive. I cannot be an artist. I need AI to make my art. And literally, there's people without fucking hands making paintings with their feet. And then there's people like, no, but I cannot get my diploma. I cannot get my papers if I don't use AI. I cannot do it. And AI makes it so that I get my doctor's degree. Then you don't get to be a fucking doctor. I can't play the fucking piano, so I don't get to be a fucking pianist. Now do I? Like, fuck off. That's just reality. That's just life. Just sometimes life is disappointing. Deal with it, little bitch. Fuck. And then fucking with bullshittery on top, you now have the boomers who believe every fucking thing they see because of those fucking AI videos and pictures. Meanwhile, those same people told us when the internet became a thing, like, don't believe everything you see on the internet. Oh, you're so gullible. Meanwhile, fucking boomers now, oh my god, there was a person born with 8 fucking hands. And we saw them giving 8 hand jobs, and yeah, they took an entire fucking elephant up their ass. I can't believe they're still alive. Yeah, grandma. Yeah, sure. Go sit back down. Logically, I just see, yeah. That's basically what I agree on as well. I agree with Gardinas. It's I don't see it as worth it in the long run, even if it is useful in some aspects. Marley, look at me. Now look at the internet. Now back at me. Now look at Andy. He's best boy. I cannot disagree with that one. That's true. Would not jump into a radioactive lake. Well, that depends. Now drop more radioactive shit in the lake. Did it change your perspective on going for a swim? That depends. How radioactive is the lake? I'm sorry, you cannot change my mind on this. Would the internet be better if all the fucking stupid people were off it as well? Yeah, definitely. Like, we don't need more people on the internet telling us that autism was caused by Tylenol and you can revert the gay back by throwing them into a fucking Christian camp. yeah, we would be better off without those people on the internet as well. Don't get me wrong. Like, I just don't see the use of it in the long run. Like, it's just gonna... But you know, that aside. Time for your meds. If you don't want to take your meds orally, here comes the choo-choo train up your bum. Hi Fairbax, how's the new job treating you, boss? I have not started it yet. I will be starting it after I'm like... my resignation period is at least a month, so I still gotta work until like the end of October at my quote-unquote old job. Which is very fucking awkward, might I add, because holy fucking shit. I'm like sitting there and you hear all those problems come by and I'm just sitting there like, yeah, that's a bummer. Anyway, I'm going home, see you later, see you next week. No, I first gotta work for another month, and then I think I start in December. So we got some more streaming time before I start the new job, which is pretty cool. Also, hi Red. Like, AI is going to rot itself eventually. The art can quote-unquote improve, but it's from the theft of others. It will eventually feed on itself, leading to further distortion. I kind of hope that happens. And I kind of hope that also happens for, like, all the scientific research papers that it's, like, spitting out. I hope that it rots away before it poisons the entire fucking pool. IGB, welcome to the stream. We're talking science. I was we were ranting a little bit about AI, and just I personally think that even if it could be used as a useful tool, it's not worth it in the long run because it's polluting the earth and it's wasting our water and our energy and shite like that. It's even in the science world, it's throwing out its own unsourced, unreferenced scientific papers that are all completely wrong, and it's just... You did something cool? Wait, what did you do, Verbax? What happened? It's a human issue, not so much technology issue. Yeah. Although, those stupid people do be really loud with extra technology. If a baby is born and the parent feeds it in misinformation, is the baby's fault or the parent? That depends. At first it's the parent's fault, but if the baby eventually grows up, learns different things, and keeps on hard-headedly disagreeing without checking sources, then eventually it's also the baby's fault. I mean, let's face it, I'm the perfect example of that. I was brought up very, very religiously, basically being told, you know, all the fucking bullshit in the fucking book. Meanwhile, I'm now sitting here like, fucking... My mom eventually even became paranoid of vaccinations. My mom was on the brink of becoming an anti-vaxxer, I think. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here and I even, like a few years back, I went to my GP and was like, hey, can I check? Am I still eligible for like the HPV vaccination? And like, I'm terrified of needles. And I was like, you know, I'd rather have the vaccination than, you know. Eventually the family tree of AI looks like a broom. It's just gonna look like a tumbleweed. It'll shrivel us up or it shrivel itself up. Honestly, I hope it shrivels itself up because I'm addicted to the internet. I'm gonna be honest. I cannot live without it. Religious Dutch childhood. Let's go! You know? I was literally taught that being gay was wrong. Being gay was a choice. And I was a child that was wondering if they were trans when I was younger. And I was literally telling myself, like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Even when I felt like that, I was like, I can never, even if I am, I can never come out. Because I would be thrown to the streets. Like, literally. So, like... And then I got older, I got friends, I got, like... And this is just one example, you know, the fear towards foreigners, the fear towards colored people, the fear towards gay people and like trans people and things like that. Those were all very prominent in my childhood, coming from my upbringing. Not for me personally, but like I was being fed that, and I grew older. I became friends with.
There was a time not so long ago that was said here in Mexico we would have a shortage of water. Not because of AI, if remember well, is because the overuse of people using the water more than necessary and well. Main criminal the companies that use the water to sell beverages. Like Coke or Pepsi, for example, the Watt 37 clueless fate, even without machinery the human, it will still contaminate and reduce main natural products.
Yeah, we already have a water shortage, we don't need more. Hi Pupa! Welcome to the stream! Let me finish my train of thought real quick. Like, I grew older. I became friends with people who were of a different background. They were gay. They were trans. And you know what I did? I learned about it. And I came to the conclusion that what I was fed as a child was fucking wrong. Because guess what? These people were just people. Just like me. Just want to live a life, you know? Just want to be happy. Most of them, at least. You know, you always have the bad apples somewhere in a community, but that's not because they're either trans or gay or people of color or whatever. That's just because they're a shitty person. That comes in every fucking flavor. Can be good like any tool, but right now it's just a shit show. Yeah, no. I'd rather not waste more water. Like, it's so hypocritical how big companies and governments are like, be sure to like...
Mr. Incredible meme here, people is people.
Yeah, people is people. Like, we're being told like, separate your waste, make sure not to waste any water, waste any energy. We are literally being told now to like, hey, what's it called? The electricity network is very, very crowded. It's being like... It's just, there's too many households on it. So we are literally being told, try not to use too much energy in between, what is it? 7 and, I think, 10 p.m. in the morning. 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. And then like 7 to like 9 or also 10, like there's like a window in the morning and in the evening, as like exactly when you go to work and get home from work. So literally they're telling us to like, oh, you're coming home from work and you want to finally relax after wasting all that water and energy at your work and not having to like relax and do anything you like. You get home, well, you better not use any and do all your hobbies or anything because we're already wasting energy. So how about fuck you? Like, nah, that's not on me, fam. That's not on me. Hi, so welcome to the stream. Get Marley's ass. Don't have to tell me twice.
About people being people, I will send you a fragment from a video of a similar situation, and it's pretty heartwarming. Also, you missed the cool thing I made. What I did is I painted my nails black, evil, smiling gay face.
Nice, nice. I gotta say, black nail polish looks good on anybody. You can't go wrong with it. Coming from the person who literally just has black as their main fucking color on all their clothing on their model. Sounds awful, the whole power thing. Yeah, it's been... I don't think the Netherlands is even the only place they're doing this. And I'm just like... I'm just so annoyed how the like people, just the day-to-day person is being told, don't waste any water, don't waste any electricity, don't have a life outside of work. Work, and don't fucking think about like all the problems that you're having. By the way, everything is your fault. Meanwhile, all the big companies are like wasting fucking water. AI is wasting fucking water. We are fucking ruining the planet with all those fucking big companies that are just fucking Like, you know, shit that's being thrown, like the $1 t-shirts that are being made, like mass produced and thrown on Temu or Shein. Like, how is that my fucking fault? How am I not... Don't tell me I'm not allowed to watch a movie when I get back from home, while companies like that are spewing out bullshit like that and wasting our resources. Or even worse, using fucking slavery to do it. Black nail polish for the win. Yeah, black eyeshadow too, especially like smoky eyes. Looking very good. It's a baller color. Does not work on everyone, you fucking criminal. What?
I once saw a typical bubblegum looking girl, pink everything, with the nails black.
Yeah.
Even in my head I said, slay girl.
That's a pink and black, such a cool color combination. At least the Netherlands has gotten a lot better over the past years. Like my childhood village is even thinking more progressive. It's definitely been growing in the right direction. But that also comes with a lot of fear mongering, unfortunately. Especially now that we have to vote soon again, right? For new government bullshit. Yeah. We just gotta stay strong and we gotta keep standing our ground. You've been hit by, you've been touched by. Who's touching you? You might need to call the police. 29th? I haven't heard anything about it yet. I didn't get anything in the mail. Like no letters, no lists, no... I gotta still read into it. I'm so bad with politics. On the popo, he's touching people. Call the popo! Stick together and try not to drown in all the misery that's going on in the world sometimes. Pastel goth. Pastel goth is a good theme, yeah. Oh. You try using more makeup and nail polish? Me too, me too. I'm so lazy. Also, eyeshadow always makes my eyeballs itch. And then I forget I wear it, and that's the whole reason when... Even if I wore something, I would be... it would just be like messy eyeliner stuff, because it's like, I'm gonna forget that it's there and I'm gonna rub my eyes and it's gonna become a mess anyway. Best picks are GroenLinks, PvdA and Volt to unionize progressive parties. I have to back so far from my ballot office. Oh fuck, I have to figure out where it is for me. Jesus fucking Christ. Because they've been changing it around here. Thank you, Furbags. Do like me, vote for Frenchies in Vlaanderen and Dutchies in Wallonia. And I'm not gonna vote for any Frenchie. Fuck that. I'm not allowed to vote in Belgium. Ain't letting PVV get another term. Those stinkers can stay at one seat. I mean, honestly, they had their chance. No? Like what? Even if you stand behind PVV's and like not just make it political, but just like thinking logically, even if you stand behind PVV's views, like they had their chance and like it went wrong. So like if they're winning now, like now nothing's gonna happen again. We need something. We need change. We need something. Something has to happen.
Mask for president. At least he has a clue of what the fuck is going on, unlike the rest of them.
I mean, that's true. That's true. As big of an asshole as Mask is, he is fair. Mostly. And smart. Funniest bit is the old farts party getting a lot of young votes. How the fuck do we always turn this chat political? We were talking about art. That's true. That's true. Mask smart. I mean, he knows a lot about taxes and stuff. And like, I don't know. I don't know. It seems smart to me. You're smarter than me. Lost but happy to listen. I'm honestly lost too when it comes to politics. That's why I don't talk about it. Like, in general, I don't talk a lot of politicals, even like in real life, because I don't understand much, and I don't want to understand much because it's always a mess. Everybody lies, and shit's gonna be set on fire anyway.
You know what still makes me laugh? That mask looks like a tattoo artist and hairstylist that'd sell you drugs.
It's true, yeah, he does. He doesn't look like an accountant at all. He does kind of have that glimmer in his eyes of like, I'm gonna stab you and I'm gonna take your kidney. Hi, Fawn! Thank you for the lurk! I'm an Australian living in Germany, so I never have any idea what's going on. I've been born and raised in the Netherlands. I don't understand the Netherlands at all. I was gonna say, let's just eat our prime minister again, but apparently that was a lie. That was not, like, we didn't eat him. I've been told lies. Honestly, say, yeah, the common worst ways, and I don't understand it. As long as we fucking just let people be people and, like, try not to murder the planet and, like, make life affordable again. That's all I care for. You know, it's funny. Both Louvre and Mask are from Belgium, but only Louvre speaks Dutch. Which is why I constantly think that Mask is a Frenchie. The only Dutch word that Masks understands is... de. Ukrainian living in Denmark, I don't know much. Canadian watching the downstairs neighbor and glancing at the Conservatives party of my own country. I have chosen to be vaguely aware, but just focus on my own shit and the stuff of others close to me. Honestly, yeah, I think that's also like the best... that's like the best you can do in any situation. Unless you are like fully into politics, you are like a political person that, you know, has to have it as their job. Like, unless you're mentally stable and you can handle it, I think it's best to just stay a little bit delulu also, because it's just... It's hard keeping up with everything, you know? Not just, oh, it's just hard because it's so difficult, but no, there's so much coming at you. Like, I actively, on TikTok, I actively swipe away from political stuff. Like, it doesn't matter if it's good news or bad news, I swipe away. Because the moment you give it like 1 second on your For You page, it's like, oh, you wanted political stuff? You looked at it for 2 seconds more than usual. How about we give you 20 more of these? And I'm like, no, I just want silly cat videos, please. Just show me that video of that cat accidentally sitting on somebody's water bottle again, so you just can forget about my day. Speak French too? Yeah, but you also speak Dutch. I'm very used to Belgians speaking Vlaams, or Flemish it is in English, and Dutch, and not French. The moment I hear French, I'm like, Frankrijk? Speak 4 if you count my broken ass German and Drents. Gadverdamme, spreekt hij. Gadverdamme. I just speak Dutch. I don't really have a dialect. Even if I had, I would not use it on the stream because I don't wanna. And that doesn't. It doesn't matter where I live. Everything is about data protection law or protection law. Speak Runder. Moo. We'll go look for the moment I wanted to share. It's part of a 2-hour-long video essay. Also, I didn't read the fucking thing. I'm gonna have to scroll back for a moment. Fuck. Let's see. No, wait. Oh, you said it already. I'm dumb. We were talking about the black nail polish. I'm dumb. Only political stuff I hear is through the radio while I drive, and that's enough. That's already too much, probably. Honestly, if I were driving, I would just put on music. I don't wanna think. I'm afraid to drive, which is also why I still don't have a driver's license. I'm probably just gonna hit somebody by accident because I zoned out and was disassociating and just... Or end up like at the middle of nowhere and be like, I don't know where I am. Fuck. Ah, bonjour, oui, oui, t'es des croissants. Oh, oh. Bonjour, mademoiselle vagina. Always happy to hear some alien Dutch. Betekent dat je een frikandelbroodje wilt? Kroket. Sausijzenbroodje. Kaas. Oh, love some kaas. If I speak Dutch, some people have to listen so fucking carefully because they don't understand my accent. I mean, I gotta say, a Flemish accent is kind of funny. And eventually I was like... I was working with a Flemish person at some point. And... you know, funny stuff comes up. For example, the different kind of words that you use for stuff, and for some reason we ended up on suppositories. And I was like, okay, so hoe noem je een zetpil in Vlaams? Poepsnoep. I'm not kidding. Some of them call it poepsnoep. Poepsnoepie. Yeah, I don't know where it's coming from, but that's... For those who didn't understand, I asked the person what a suppository is called in Flemish, and some of them apparently call it poop candy. This is a dialect? Where is it from, exactly? Biggest call out I've ever had is someone saying I don't have a Dutch accent, I have a Drents one. I didn't think I had such an intense Dutch accent, but apparently I do. Which sometimes is funny, sometimes I'm a little ashamed because I'm like, oh no, do I really sound like I have fucking aardappel-Engels? I don't want to have aardappel-Engels. Boterham en ham en kaas. Eierbal? Wait, what? The fuck is an eierbal? Hier, mij frikandel geven. It's so good. I'm always so jealous of people speaking more than one language. I can only do two. I can understand a little bit of German, but that's just purely because it's sort of like Dutch. How the fuck do I not know what I don't know eierballen. What the fuck are eierballen? I got the classic Dutch accent. No. I in ball. But in what kind of ball? Aardappel-Engels is the... Yes, I speak very good Engels. It's very nice today. Vogelnestjes? Curryschijf. But then round egg. Oh, so it's a fried egg. Oh. Just speak English and learning German sucks. I love the Dutch accent though, very authentic. I like a Scottish and an Irish accent. I like an Australian accent. I like a German accent. I like so many accents, to be honest. And as much as Russia is being a problem, I do like the way Russian language sounds. And like Japanese sounds. Oh, it sounds so good. I make my team leader at work mad, like very mad. CGI, the American creator of the medical network we used visited yesterday. And you know I speak English rather good. Oh, where is this going? My brain has 3 Scandinavian languages and English, and then learning Dutch. Yeah, so you know, I'm here with almost pupa. I have 1 more language like than you, and that's it. So I decided to go Flemish English. Well, hello, hoe gaat het met jou today? Todag? Todag. No, Australian accents are terrible. No, it's... Oh, just... Hugh Jackman? Oh, he can sweet talk me any day. Damn. Very well, but not so snel. This is the bureau of onze chef, Den Christophe. Yes, this is Jessica. She is a bitch. She is a thief. This reminds me of that dude on TikTok that like says something like, "Look at deze afstapje." Look out for deze afstapje. It's criminal furbex, I love it. Wait, what happened? Oh, Louvard, not furbex. Was that kind of English? Scottish and Irish though, they are a peak, I can agree. It's so good. And especially when they just start cursing. I love it. I love it. I don't understand half of it, but I love it. Now, this is the bathroom. Clean up your poop, please. Do not trust the Irish. Always trust the Irish. They know where the good pubs are. And now I don't drink anymore, but good. If it is a good pub, it also has good snacks. And I love me a good snack. Thank you for the alert, Gardines. I probably should have turned us on to just chatting in the beginning again. I keep forgetting to do that. This is where we do the bedpan clean from poop. You know, scheid, kakken, shit. This is where we keep the poop snoop. In this cabinet right here. Irish lads I know are great for nights at the pub. Got the same tolerance, so we can actually go proper. I can, well, mentally I can handle some alcohol, but physically wise, I get like physically ill from it because of the endo. So unfortunately, it doesn't suit me anymore. He was not amused. I can see why. He was probably like, oh yeah, look, this guy is like, can speak real good English. Like, let him explain some. And then you come in here with your aardappel Engels. They have not paid you in years? Or in a year? But is that an Irish thing? Or is that just a human thing? Weak. I mean, yeah. It's called chronically ill for a reason. Fair though, I nuked my liver a few years ago, so I keep it calm nowadays. What the fuck? You got liver damage? Eventually spoke proper English, and they caught up and started laughing. I had a coworker on my old job who actually talked like that, but also we had to like write English reports, and he would also write like that sometimes. I did a year as a board member. Can't drink due to meds. That's fair, that's fair. No, oh, sorry, Bemmy. No, biblically accurate Marley. No, I get, like, painfully bloated. And my bowels will hit the big button of evacuate everything that's inside, please. Start cramping and start evacuating. You have exactly 10 seconds to get to the nearest toilet, or else you will... Whatever happens, happens. All Irish I ever got this past year were either very sketchy or scam artists. That's kind of racist. Bourbon Coke. Bourbon Coke! Oh, that's the thing. I'm also not drinking cola anymore. I'm not drinking anything holding caffeine. Hi, Phantom! That's slightly a personal choice because I can probably have a little bit, but out of anxiety, I don't do it anymore. But you bought a new flavor of Monster.
Hyped. How you doing?
I am doing pretty good. I went to the vet this morning with Bammy and got good news. His bald spot is just because I probably overbrushed him. in the summer. Because he had a lot of knots in his fur constantly. Like, I would brush him in the morning and he would have another knot, like, the very next morning. And just, like, that for, like, the entire fucking summer. You were seeing his hairline and he got a bald spot on his side. On the side of his stomach. Poor guy. Also, thank you for the hydrate, by the way. This is just like earlier this year. I went to the vet with Beam, the other one. Because I was getting concerned that he possibly had the early stages of diabetes. Because he was so intensely whiny about getting water from the shower head specifically. And I was like, well, you're not having any other symptoms, but it is a little concerning if this is like the beginning stage of either diabetes or a kidney problem. So let's take you to the vet. And I had to pay $200 just to figure out that my boy is just spoiled. He just likes lukewarm spraying water. This is great news. Great news, balls from too much love. Yeah, I you know, because it hurts when they have those knots, especially because he's a ragdoll. So like, he just knots off very easily, and if I don't take those knots out, he's gonna get mad. He does love the finer things in life. Like Beam is spoiled enough that he gets a running shower water at least once a day. Bammy is spoiled enough that every time I have my heated blanket out, he gets to use it when I don't sit on it. Or when I sit on it, like now. He's literally pushing me off the chair. I'm sitting at the far further edge to make sure that Bammy has space to lay down on my fucking heated blanket. Love short meetings. Those are great. Those are great. I hate the meetings of like, this could have been a fucking email. And the problem is what they call having a cat. I just want to make sure that, you know, if anything comes up, I don't want to be the type of person that's like, oh, it's not that bad. It's probably nothing. And then later, like in a few years, you have a cat that's actually like really fucking ill. That could have been perfectly preventable. It's not coming back anytime soon. No. Don't talk about my cat's dick. No. Not my cat's dick. We keep that pee-pee right where it is. Hidden behind the fur. You can sit on my lap. I'm talking about Bammy, not you. Okay, Bammy does like to sit on warm laps though. If you have a warm lap and it's winter, Bammy will sit on it. Which is funny because I was told when I got ragdolls, and before I got ragdolls, I also did a lot of research and I read and was told like, okay, they don't jump high, they don't like climbing all that much. They have a lot of, like, you know, of course they have a lot of hair. They're not very talkative. They don't really like to cuddle all that much. If they want to cuddle with you, they most of the time will like plop against your legs at most. Meanwhile, my cats won't shut the fuck up. If they want something, it'll be like, mom, 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 mommy, mommy, mommy. Mommy! Mama! 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 Mom! Mom! He will start scratching the door. He will start meowing. Like, damn. And Bammy always sits on my lap. almost always. When I stream, Bemmy comes by at least once and just sits on my lap. Same, Gumbo is so talky. I don't know how it is for... Because Gumbo was a Maine Coon, right? Are Maine Coons also known to not be very talkative? They're more dog-like, I heard. Also, let me just... Ducky! I still haven't checked. I still haven't checked my dashboard because I'm afraid. But if anybody does end up buying a Daki, please do make pictures because I want to see. Once I start my new job, I'm also gonna buy my own Daki because I haven't been. It's fucking the audacity. I haven't been able to buy my own fucking Daki. They are apparently very vocal. Oh damn. I thought Bammy was already vocal when he wants something. It's funny. Sometimes they just walk by or I walk by them and I tell and I just say. Hi Beam or hi Bammy, and they just fucking answer me like meow, meow, meow. So cute. Morph isn't allowed in your room. Hi Apollo. Mommy, sorry, mommy, sorry, mommy. Loves to get right up in your face and just. My cats don't do that very often unless I ignore them. They come real close and suddenly go like, hello. Have you heard me? You didn't hear me the 200 other times, so I'm here to make sure that you heard me. Because it's snicky time. Marley, I'm gonna need to consult you on the setup of that. I might have had to suffer consequences for the goals I said. Wait, with the Daki? You want to set up a Daki on Cuddly Octopus? If I ignore Gumbo, he will reach up and touch the back of my fucking head from the ground if I'm sitting on my chair. Holy shit. I need to explore my options. Oh, I'd say Cuddly Octopus is a really good option. It was kind of easy to get in contact with them. And it depends a little bit. You would have to ask them about the exact design you want to put on the site. How I did it, I literally emailed them asking like, hey, I saw you guys have a partner program for content creators. I want to know if I can apply for this or if I'm eligible for this with the type of art style that I have. I sent them in the Marley Daki design and asked like, hey, is this okay? And they told me like, yes, that is okay. They don't necessarily accept only anime style. They also accept cartoon style. They do, however, require at least they do require 2 different designs, one for the back and one for the front. And you know, that's basically all I did. I sent it in once my designs were done, and bada bing, bada boom, it was set up on the website. Once you are set up for the partner program, they will give you access to your creator dashboard as well, where you can see the data about how much is being sold, which is why I haven't logged in anymore because I was afraid to see. I was like, oh no, I don't know if I want to see how much of a failure I am or not. Like, no, it was real easy. The only thing that quote unquote went wrong with me, the reason why it took a bit longer for me, was because I only had 1 design. And I needed 2, and also the person I was in contact with ended up in the hospital, so they really nicely emailed me like, so I'm back with your answers. I'm sorry it took a bit longer. I was in the hospital, and they signed off with, or they talked about something, and they were like, yeah, but I'm now back, between brackets, with 1 organ less, but you know. I was like, man, I like you. I love this vibe. They were really nice. So I'd say you can email them and just send them in the artwork that you want to possibly use and ask them if you're eligible with that. To be honest, merch is a sporadic thing altogether. Yeah. I think most of the stuff that I quote-unquote was planning or Most of the stuff that I was thinking about, I should probably keep for maybe
Morph
later.
was allowed in my room, and he figured out I can't hear him when I am wearing my headphones, and he wanted attention. He would use his fucking raccoon paws to grab my side.
Oh, right with the nail on the side, no? Such a long bastard. Yeah, Beam is the longest of the two, of like my two cats. If I sit on my chair, he will also really easily be able to reach my head. They're so cute. I love cats. Very objective stats. Trust me, bro. Source. I made it myself. Speaking of like stuff that, you know, for like the stream, I still need to take that the thigh picture, and I need to make the tentacle plush that I wanted to use for those pictures. Damn, I got stuff to do. I am working. I'm currently slowly working on the Medical Mayhem revamp, like the comic. So that's coming. It just, you know, it takes a while. I'm short and fun-sized. No, my cat's just long. I don't know how long my torso is, actually. It's not that long, to be honest, no. It's probably not as long as some others.
Morph wouldn't paw at me first, he would just grab me and it would scare the fuck out of me. There's more than one clip on my Twitch of me screaming because he scared me.
Damn. No, my cats never scratch me. I was even when they were younger, I was very adamant on training them, like, you can let me know that you do not want to be touched. You can let me know that you're not happy with the situation. You cannot bite me, you cannot scratch me and like draw blood. That's just a big no-no.
Imagine playing a horror game with a cat like that.
Yeah, no. My cats will just silently sit next to me on the floor and like stare at me, and if I don't notice them or ignore them, especially Beam will start to slowly meow and like softly meow and becomes louder. Bemmy will try and sit on the box next to me and sort of reach for me and just try and like get on my lap, even if he can't reach. He's got
That's
the long
reason
legs.
He wasn't allowed in my room when I am streaming.
Aw, but he wants cuddles. Cuddles for the morph. Same, I will pick up Gumbo and hold him like a baby when he wants down. He will do a gentle little roll to be put down. Yeah. Mine too. Bemmy sometimes will let me know if he's in a mood to be picked up, but he just wants to get down. He will do the little ragdoll thing and literally ragdoll in my arms. I also know specifically for Bemmy, he has a nervous lick. If he is very not per se nervous, but if he's just generally uncomfortable with something, like with physical touch specifically, he will like start to like lick his lips. He will sort of get like as if he's just eaten, but like he hasn't eaten. And I know exactly like when that happens. I'm like, okay, time to put you down. There, buddy. I'm very much. I'll give my cat space, and I literally ask them if I can pet them. Sometimes I'm very enthusiastic, and I'm like, oh, look at my fluffy baby, and I'll pick them up and like give them kisses. And one of those, sometimes some of those moments are like when Bemmy gives me the nervous lick, and he's like, please put me down. Please, human, I'm not in the mood. Beam will sometimes, especially
Morph
when I have to
rarely
take care of
grabs
his
me. When
fur.
he wants cuddles, he'll either just get on me lap or shadow me. Morph is pretty good at telling me what he wants when he wants it.
Aww. Beam sometimes, I don't have to take like intense care of his fur, and with intense I mean like very long brushing and like hard brushing to get like knots out. That only happens in like a shedding season. Beam especially doesn't like being brushed, and doesn't like his bum being cleaned. Sometimes it has to happen. So he knows that he can sort of kick me. He can sort of slap me a little bit. He is allowed to growl. He is not allowed to slap with nails or bite. So we have come to the agreement. This is not a situation either of us want to be in, but it has to happen. And throughout the years, I guess I've trained my cat so well that, yeah, sometimes Beam will definitely slap me. He will let me know, like, I do not want to be here. And with slapping, I mean, like, I'm holding him and he cannot leave. If he doesn't want to be in a situation, Beam will just up and leave. He will just fucking up and leave. But sometimes, you know, you gotta do some stuff that needs to be done, like taking care of the fur and the butt. And then he'll be like, I don't want this. But yeah. After that, we will always make up. I will give him cuddles when he's ready. It's so cute too, because sometimes they make me angry. They used to make me angry sometimes. And I was like, no. Like, especially when I was training them and teaching them, like, you cannot do this. So it would be like, we would be playing and suddenly, like, something happens. They do something that I do not want them to do. And I'm like, it's done. Put them down. Put the toy away. No candy. Ignore. And then, like, after a while, they come softly over the desk. Or, like, softly, like, touch my leg and be like, hello? Can we make up? And I'm like, oh, don't look at me with those big eyeballs. Come here. Mwah. Kiss on the forehead for you. Guys, we should have just done a fucking just chatting stream. I haven't done any drawing yet. Fuck me. Let me just change it to fucking just chatting. It's maybe a little late. 1 hour in. I don't know what we're talking. We're doing stuff. Maybe I'll end up drawing. Who knows? God, it's so hot. I want to turn off the fucking blanket, but Bemmy's on it, and I don't want Bemmy to be sad. That's the reason he wasn't allowed in my room when I was... Oh yeah, no, that's what TTS already said. Gumbo is similar with his nails needing a trim, so he will not want it, but I will tell him firmly something like, Gumbo, let me do this. He will give up and just go sad limp. After that, he's right back to rubbing on my leg. With nails, Beam is quite difficult. Beam will very, very obviously, vocally let me know he is not happy with the situation. He will try and kick. He will try and get away. But I will give him moments of like, Beam, stay. Like, very firmly, like, use the right tone of voice to let him know this is a situation you cannot get out of until we're done. And I've now also, like, taught him, like, hey, if you let me do this, you will get one of the biggest rewards that you can have, which is shower head water, which you technically only get once a day. But if you let me do this, you will get it another moment. You will get it twice a day. So he will not be happy. He will not be happy with it. But then once we're done, he's like, okay, time for the shower. Let's go to the shower. And he will just walk to the shower. He's like, come on, mom. It's shower water time. Shower head water. Yeah, so Beam really likes it when I put the shower head on the floor and turn it on softly. And he will start drinking from the lukewarm water that like sprays from the shower head. He does not like to get touched by it too much. But what he also really, really likes is getting his head wet without me knowing. He does this very often with his water fountain as well. He will get his head wet. He will come towards me and be like all nice and cuddly and be like, oh, mom, look at me. I'm so cute. You want to give me a kiss on the head? And I'll give him a kiss on the head, not knowing that his fucking face is wet. And I'll literally go like, oh my god, je fucking gezicht is nat, viespeuk. And he will have the fucking best time tricking me into giving him a fucking forehead kiss when his head is wet. He actively, visually, I can visually see this cat is fucking happy because he fucking tricked me. And just slaps me in the face at night when she wants my attention. Mine will start pulling on the door. Bammy will go to the door or like to the shower. And he will start meowing. And I'll be like, Bammy, come here. Shh, Bammy. And sometimes he will just immediately come towards me and like come on my bed and make biscuits and start cuddling with me and fall asleep. And sometimes I literally have to get out of bed, go to the shower, pick him up, put him on the bed and tell him it's time to sleep, motherfucker.
With its face still wet.
Yeah, that's literally what people look like. He will be so fucking happy. He will get the fucking zoomies, that's how happy he is. This cat, this motherfucking cat, will get the zoomies. And fucking Bammy, they have such silly fucking quirks. Bammy will call out to me when he's done pooping. And he will not stop calling out to me until I tell him that he's a good boy and he's a big boy for taking a poop on the litter box. Because when I just got them, I was so afraid that I would do something wrong or because of the situation I got them from. I wasn't entirely sure. Like, I was told that they were litter box trained, but I was also told that they would not be infested with fleas. Meanwhile, so I was like, I was terrified of them not entirely being litter box trained. So I would like give them positive reinforcement. My cats really like it when I tell them that they're pretty and they're a good boy. So every time they went to the litter box and they did something, I was like, oh, you're such a big boy, you're such a little boy. And now Bammy will be like, Mom, I pooped. Tell me I'm a good boy. Mom, I pooped. Hi, Cass. Thank you for the hydrate. Cats, man. I love them. But I've got to be honest. I used to be a person that was like, I want so many cats. I want all cats. Every cat. All the time. For my entire life. And now that I have these two boys, I'm like, I don't think I'll ever get as good of a cat as these two. I don't know if I want other cats after this. Because none of them will be as they will not be as like Bammy and Beam. How you doing, Cass? Just went to have a shower and came back, and there's still no art. Don't stop yapping though. Yeah, I literally switched to just chatting because I was like, oh, I probably should have gone to just chatting, and now it's been like...
Where I am the only person he'll go out of his way to cuddle unless my mother is using a blanket, then he's my mother's perfect little lap kitty.
Aw, Bammy too. Bammy loves blankies. He adores blankies. Yeah, I was like, it's been 1 hour and 10 minutes. How about I just put it on just chatting and see if we end up doing fucking art? But if we're doing more just chatting in the future, I might need some. I wanna update my background. But I'm not entirely sure with what. I'm not entirely sure yet with what. It's currently staring with at me with a face of the fuck you looking at, slut. Do you? Okay, I want to know. Speaking of sluts. I want to know who also has a cat that wants the most intense fucking ass slaps ever. Like, you're slapping so hard and so fast that you're like, I'm gonna break your hip. And meanwhile, the cat's like, oh my god, fucking harder, yes. Give me the best ass slaps. Mine. Okay. The cat ass slaps are hilarious. I was so surprised when I found out with Bammy, because usually Bammy's like, you know, he wants cuddles, but he doesn't want to be touched too much. But then he wants the most fucking nuke ass fucking ass slaps. I'm like, what? You have some interesting brain chemistry, my man. Still, she moves her ass higher. I will sometimes literally call Bammy a little slut because he will put his ass up in the air with his tail upwards. I'm like, so I will turn him on his side and start slapping like his thigh. I'm like, I don't want to see your butthole, please. Keep your butthole to yourself. Cat takes after their own. I mean, good ass slap. I mean, they also do say that ragdolls are good for autistic people. Did not think my cat would literally copy my behavior, just like my anxiety. But hey, here we are. I think the music's done again. We are talking too much. Morph doesn't want butt slaps, but he does fucking love hugs. Someone want to be spanked. Do you also like ass slaps? I mean, some deep pressure sometimes is nice, you know. Oh, my face is covered with fucking hair. Also, I'm wearing a Snuggie. I'm wearing a double-sided Snuggie and a shirt and a pants and socks. And I'm sitting on this heated blanket. I need to take something off. It's too hot. A friend of mine had a cat called Moskva. And that cat loved to be assaulted by ass slaps. You've seen my hands, I'd end you. I will just have no ass left. You know how in SpongeBob you have that moment where somebody sits on Squidward's face and you literally have just the imprint of a big ass on Squidward's head and it's like smooshed out? That will be my fucking ass, but then with a handprint. Oh, no. If you're gonna confiscate my ass though, you're also gonna...
Ass slaps.
Maybe. Maybe. Maybe, baby. Double-sided Snuggie is called a Dougie? Is it? I'm not sure. I'm not even sure if this is called a Snuggie. What I am sure of though is I'm gonna... Oh, hi Mammy. What's up? You wanna sit here? Oh, I can turn off the blanket. Thank the fucking universe. Nee, lekker zitten. Ja, ben je lekker bruin gebraden? You have become loaf. You have become the ultimate loaf. Does the Snuggie have an opening in the back? You been on my back? It's not a onesie. It's not one of those onesies with a flap on the ass. It doesn't have pants. I'm wearing separate pants because I'm cold. I have seen those though and they're fucking hilarious. And honestly, if I was still wearing onesies, I would be okay, I have to rephrase this. I would want one of those because I hate the fact that I have to take it all off when I go to the toilet. But also, I'm afraid that... Nah, never mind. No, wait. No, yeah, no. I'm afraid it will be kind of cold because it's not completely closed off. So you'll have, like, tocht bij je kont. Do not poop the flap. Welcome back, Alex. What did you miss? I switched to just chatting because I can't shut the fuck up. Do not poop the flap. Do not poop on your flap. Do not flap on your poop. Leave your flaps and leave your poops separately, please. You okay, Bemmy? Getting a little tired. I mean, it's almost 10 p.m. We're going towards 10 p.m. That's Bemmy's bedtime. My cats have bedtime. And they will be very grumpy once that time has passed and I have not gone to bed. And after 3 years, going on to 4 years of streaming, they still have not learned that when I'm streaming, I will not go to bed at 10 p.m. Because you're in a fucked up time zone compared to me. It's true, that's true. I'm almost going to bed in a few hours. Ventilate the booty. Yeah, you can just waft your fart away.
almost 1.5 hours, and still no art. Marley is a true yapper.
I'm becoming a true VTuber, everybody. We're just gonna do just chatting streams. I'm just gonna talk about my cat's ass. Yeah. Boden is the same. Once it hits 10, he's a little old man about bedtime. Yeah, my cats will literally sit next to me and like squint at me. They will look at me like a little old man and be like, go to bed. Go to bed. But then when I go to bed, they're like, okay, but first, human, we go to bed. We want to sniff the doormat because we're gonna close the door. Then we want knubbies. We want our brokjes. We want our kibble. And we're gonna not eat together. First Beam's gonna eat and Bemmy's gonna sit on bed, and then they switch around, and then they will start have zoomies, and then sometimes Bemmy will come to me and be like, "Mother, I require biscuits. Can I please sit with you?" And most often than not, Beam will take my foot space. Fucking last night, I was like, "Oh my god, I'm laying so uncomfortable. I want to stretch out," and you know. I am not that tall, you know. I'm not small, but I'm not that tall. I'm 160. This motherfucking cat was so sprawled out on my foot, on the end of my bed, that I had to lay down in a fetus fucking position because this motherfucker took up all of my fucking space. And I tried to push him away, and he was like, "Nah." I was like, "Get the fuck off my fucking space. We have an entire bed. Why do you have to lay there?" Let me ask you a question. They want their brokjes? Brokjes? I call them brokjes or knubbies. That's what I call their kibble. They have liquid snacks, and I call those lickies. They have liquid food, or wet food, and I'll call that nommies. And then they have their kibble, and I call those knubbies. Simple words for simple brains. Not necessarily talking about my cats. Do you fur babies understand English or Dutch? Kind of both, I'm not gonna lie. I even just talking to myself and like talking to them, I have English phrases that I use with them as well. Ayuka, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I'm fun-sized. I'm definitely some-sized. Don't know if it's a fun size. It's not such a fun size for me when I have to get stuff from higher places. What time did you say dinner was again? 4:30. Oh my god. That's also like that's with bedtime, they're very strict. With food, Bemmy's always like at least like 45 minutes before he's like, "Mom, food." I'm like, "No, it's not time yet." 5 minutes later, "Mom, food." I'm like, no, you gotta wait. "Mom, food." I'm like, no, you got half an hour. Doing well, just chilling. Nice. Nice. 178. Oh, must be nice. I fucking shrunk. I was a 163 at some point. I was actually 165 because at some point I was measured while I was wearing shoes and was like, "Yep, that's me. Definitely 165. Definitely not shorter." 183? Jesus Christ. Why is everybody so fucking tall? 170? Everybody's taller than me so far. Everybody at, I think everybody at TwitchCon too, that, like with the main group that I was in, everybody was taller. Hi Elias, welcome to the stream, how you doing? You get daylight savings, animals always lose their minds when you have to feed them 1 hour later. Oh yeah, I fucking hate daylight saving time. I hate it for the cats, I hate it for my aquarium, like... I'm stupid. I was supposed to order a new lamp. Fuck me, I forgot again! I've been forgetting it for 3 days now! Poor motherfuckers are sitting without a fucking bulb. Eat veel kaas. Love kaas. I hate daylight savings time because also every time it changes, I forget it on the schedule. It's probably already happened and I'm like, I forgot about it. Also 178, 175, Jesus. 178 with a hand 1/4 of an oven in width. My model looks stoned, that's why I like it. I mean, it's fitting. I do like my gardening, I'm not gonna lie. Ah, my fucking face is itchy. Is there cat hair on my face? Get off. Also, hi Captain Roman, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. In 2 weeks on a Sunday, the time is going 1 hour back. We're gonna get what? That's the only thing. The only thing that's good about daylight saving time is that in autumn, we get a 1 extra hour of sleep. Hello. That's the only good thing. Woman, what? Still kills me. You were showing that. I was like, what the fuck? I'm being touched. Ah! Does the real-life Marmar prefer having shorter hair or longer hair, and why? I'm actually a switch when it comes to long and short hair. I grow it for like a few years and then I get annoyed by it and I go all short. I go all pixie short. I haven't cut it in quite a while actually now. It's been a few years, so I got quite long hair now. It's like past my shoulders. But also, I got a lot of split ends, so I guess if you cut it nicely, if you cut all the dead ends off, it's probably reaching my shoulders. I like long hair, I like short hair. I don't know what type of hair fits me, kinda, because every time I went to the hairdressers when I was younger, they would always tell me that, like, when I wanted my hair to stay, like, long, they were like, oh yeah, like, you know, you always end up talking to your fucking hairdressers, and I would tell them like, yeah, once in a while I just go like full on short, and they're like, oh yeah, it's a good thing you're not doing that right now because that doesn't fit you very well with the shape of face that you have. But then when I would go and cut my hair and like a year or two later, like the other hairdresser would be like, oh yeah, this fits your face so well, and I'm like, so who's lying here? One of you is lying. But then again, I also had a fat face, so I don't know. I had a very round face. Probably still again, because I gained a bunch of weight. I gained like 20 kilos. 20? Was it 20? Yeah. Yeah. 20. Damn. I have to throw away half my wardrobe. I don't fit in it anymore. Which was a bummer, because I also didn't have the money to like buy new stuff that I fit in. Poked my cheek. You poked me. It's okay though. Poking cheeks is pretty cute. The extra hour is so good. It's so good. It's always so nice. I'm a switch. Yo, she's a switch. You heard it here. You heard it here, guys. I'm a switch. And my hair is longer than yours? Possibly, yeah. Possibly. I don't really do much with it. I just brush it, I wash it, sometimes put it in a bun, sometimes put it in a ponytail. If I'm feeling very adventurous, I will braid it, but that's very rarely. Fat face and a fine ass. Yeah. Yeah. It's opinionated, your face is fine. Oh, thank you. I don't know. I do really like short hair as well. It just takes so fucking long to go back from short to long. So it takes me a while. Like, I have to be really done with the long hair to go fully short. I'm not sure. So far, I haven't felt the need or the want to go fully short. But I do really like a good pixie cut. But I feel like, especially now that I gained weight, maybe longer hair fits me better. Just be bald. I don't want to be bald. No. I want to have hair. If I want to go bald somewhere, I want it to be my ass crack because I fucking hate shaving my fucking asshole. And my fucking legs. I want to laser off all the fucking hair off my legs. I think mine is longer. Yours is definitely longer than mine. Maybe not by much, but mine is so curly that... Oh wait, yeah. If you stretch out your curls, yours is 100% longer than mine. So curly that my friend would just bun my hair with my hair. Damn. I don't know how to make my hair into a bun without an elastic band, but it is possible apparently. I just don't know what the trick is. You gained 20 kilos? I was making tea and heard something about 20 kilos. I did. It's been a while now. I've been on the meds for quite a while now, so okay, let me explain this real quick. I was on the verge, or I was getting in the range of being underweight when the endometriosis was getting real bad. Before I was on meds, because I couldn't eat very well, and I was actually losing muscle mass as well. So when I was put on medication again, you know, I gained some healthy weight back, but also I'm on hormonal medication. So that just, one of the side effects is that you gain weight, unfortunately. Oh, my nose keeps being itchy. What the fuck is this? Just curl them ass hairs. Your ass hair getting stuck on something is the fucking worst. I don't want them to curl around anything. You twist your hair until it naturally curls into a bun. That's how you do it. But my hair doesn't curl. I have very straight hair. Scritch, scritch. Scritch my nose. Somebody scratch my nose. From the bulb.
Cheer 100 from the bulb pic. I think you look great.
Oh, I don't look bad. Don't get me wrong. I'm not always happy with how my stomach looks, because I definitely have a primordial pouch. But, yeah. Okay. I have to say this real quick. I did have trouble with some form of eating disorder that went undiagnosed, because the moment I tried talking to a therapist about it years and years and years back, they actually made it worse. And then, like, burnout happened, and then COVID happened, and endometriosis happened. And I actually got so ill from the endometriosis that when I finally got on the medication, I was so happy to, like, not feel ill that I sort of, like, made peace with the way I am, the weight I am, the way I am. Sometimes I do really hate my stomach because I get really bloated sometimes, like really fucking bloated till the point where I look fucking actively pregnant, like slightly, not too bad, but you know, that sometimes triggers something in the brain. But I've gotten to a better end of how my body looks. I've grown to accept it more. And one of the reasons is because of the way I started drawing myself. You know, the way I started drawing my VTuber. I used to draw my characters very, very skinny. And funny enough, not too long, I think last weekend I posted a picture of an old, very old box, a moving box filled with old art. And I posted it on the Discord saying, I might want to do a series going through that art and like remaking some of it. And speaking of like body image and like stuff right now and how my art has helped me accept my body more, you will, if we're gonna do that, if we're gonna start that series, you will definitely see what I mean when I say I drew my character so fucking skinny sometimes that it definitely showed a little bit of a problem in the brain. I actually had I had like a series of characters that was like some form of zombie cat family, and one of them was like so fucking malnourished that I actively like was like, yeah, they are just sort of malnourished, and like that's just the thing, because they were zombies though, so they were looking like they were missing parts, and they had like skeletal parts, and I was like, well, skeletal parts is also like a cool rib cage, and you know, mental issues, but they are resolved most of the time. Unlike Marley, Patrick is here. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Unlike Marley's hair is straight. Sometimes it will have a slight curl in it because I put it in a bun, but that's just because I put it in a bun so much because of work. Venus pouch. Venus tummy is good shit. Is it called a Venus pouch? I always called it a primordial pouch because of how it looks on cats. Kinda sounds cute. I was like, well, if I wanted to accept it, I'll just call it something cute. I don't know how to explain it. You take your ponytail, twist the ponytail as to make it a rope. Yeah, I do that. Keep twisting it and twist harder and tighter and make. And because of that, the tighter the twist is, the closer your hair will get to your scalp and form a bun. I've tried that, but it just doesn't work with my hair. Weirdly enough. It'll work when it's wet, but not when it's dry. Hair is in an awkward spot between curly and wavy. It literally is 50-50. Half my head is curly and the other half is wavy. But now comes the important question. Is it like super randomly? Like on the top is a little wavy, on the bottom is a little wavy, and like in the middle is like a spot wavy? Or is like the top wavy and the bottom straight? Or the bottom is wavy and the top is straight? Also, I'm sorry, I keep scratching my nose. I don't know what it is. There's no hair on it. It's just fucking itchy. Soft hair? I mean, yeah, it is soft. It's soft and it's straight. If I comb it and it doesn't have fucking knots in it. That's one of the things I hate about long hair. I constantly have to brush it. It clogs up the fucking shower drain. It's everywhere. It's in my butt crack. Fucking hell. Works with hair that doesn't have fly traps in it. That's fair. That's fair. My fly traps will not allow it. All the way. Maybe a bit. Maybe the top a bit less. Oh. Sometimes that happens to me. I just wash my face and usually fixes the itchiness. Maybe I should. Maybe I should do that because it's getting really annoying. I'm a little sweaty because I was sitting here and usually I'm wearing all of this because I'm cold, but I also turned on the heating blanket for Bemmy. And I'm being a little sweaty. I'm a little nasty. Happens when pores are clogged. That's my case at least. Use some skin cleaning products, that works. I don't own any. I only have soap. I just have shower gel, that's it. Hydrate and a stretch. A care package, why thank you. We'll let you know how they work when they're longer. Almost shoulder length. Damn. Yeah, no, my hair doesn't curl anywhere. It's just straight. It's kind of boring. Not gonna lie. I don't really know what to do with it.
Stuff.
Stuff? Stuff McBuff. Hi Bobo, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Living the average college male dorm. Yeah, I'm not... You know, funny thing is, I usually just... Like, I saw a video of somebody saying like, oh, I'm such a gremlin or I'm such a goblin. If I don't have to go out, I don't get ready. And I'm like, why would you get ready if you don't go out? And then Like, there were multiple people also in the comment section being like, oh, hello? Hello? It's Jinx! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome to the stream. I don't... Oh, shit. Freaky Rick! It took me a bit to read that lead speak, but I saw it. And Jinx, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome to the stream. For those who came along, welcome to the stream. My name is Marley Gremlin. I'm a Venus Flytrap alien VTuber. I was planning on doing art today, but we've just been chatting all this time. What were you streaming? How did it go? Also, don't worry if you need to do some after stream care. Very, very important.
Whoa,
for
new model?
New model. Yeah. Well, I'm using a bunch of models, and I'm actually liking making a bunch of new models with different styles. I'm not necessarily replacing anything, but I am using this one more now because it's new and it's flashy, and I want to show it. Yeah. We did funny. Warhammer 3. Oh, we have a bunch of Warhammer fans in here, actually. I only have played Boltgun, and I still need to finish it. Looks really dope. Thank you. This is actually inspired by Pantheon Stalking, the art style. I started watching it, and I was like, this art style is intriguing me. And that's how this model was born. And I'm actually planning on doing more art styles. Funny enough, you know, speaking of that, I should show you guys real quick another model that I have. Some of you are gonna hate this. Let's see, where is it? I'm a Labubu. I'm a Labubu. Oh, turn this off. Where's the chat? I can't see the chat. Tell me you have some hair conditioner besides the soap and the shower gel. Nope, I don't. I only used conditioner when I accidentally bought it instead of fucking shampoo. Heard there's a new season. There is. I'm missing still a few episodes. I haven't caught up yet, but there is a new season. Yeah, and I like it so far. Oh my god, my nose is so itchy. La Marmar. I'm a La Marmar. I'm the best Lafufu there is. We should try some Space Marine 2. Is that multiplayer? Or do you mean I gotta play it?
No skincare products, cheap and easy meals every day, and screen brain rotting every day. That's peak collage male dorm behavior.
Yeah, I mean, the fanciest thing I do for my hair is using a brush. And I don't even do that if my hair is not long. It's I'm so lazy. I don't... With the keychain too. Yeah, and I can like... Actually, we have the right music for this. I wanna do commissions for this as well. I did it for the Hollow Knight models, which went really well. And I wanna do it for this one too. I gotta set it up on VGen. I'm having so much fun making all these silly models. It's honestly, it's been very refreshing. Uh-oh. No! No! Shut up! Shut up, phone! Shut up!
Cheer 100. Meanwhile, I am out here with shampoo, conditioner, deep conditioner, hair oil, leave-in conditioner, scalp sugar scrub, face moisturizer, face cleanser, body lotion.
Jesus! I wash my ass with soap. Does that count? I stay clean. Isn't that hella expensive though? Love the wiggle. Yeah! I wasn't sure if I could make this happen, but I'm so glad I did because I'm honestly so happy with it. And funny enough, I know people are gonna hate this. I went to a Pop Mart not too long ago. I finally went to an actual Pop Mart and I got an actual Labubu. I haven't opened it yet, but proud that you wash your ass with soap. Thank you. I'm listen, I'm worth it. That's fair. That's fair. You know what I'm worth? Labubus. I'd rather have Labubus and Nomis and Memes and Emmas and Snackies. I do wash my face though. I wash it with water and soap. I'm not a Neanderthal. Not a girly non-binary. They're the bruh. I'm definitely a tomboy. I was never a girly girl. I did have skirts. But then I gained weight and I can't fit in them anymore. Bruh-nery. Bruh. Bruh. I'm just a bruh. What's your gender? Bruh. I also have skirts or kilts. It counts. But now comes the important question though. Do you wear underwear under them? Because I think officially you don't, right? So are you all au naturel under there and letting your balls air out? Is my balls around? Disgusting. I love it. Gotta air out your balls from time to time. I gotta eat now. I look forward to joining an art stream one day, but for now, yaps were fun. Thank you. I'm sorry. We will have another art stream this week if everything goes. If I don't start yapping again, though. I think it's tomorrow. Tomorrow during the day. I think. That's when I planned it, at least. And then in the evening, we'll do Silk Song. And that's it. Honestly, sometimes you gotta yap, you know? Sometimes you just gotta connect with your community. That's how you know. That's how you know you're doing well. If your community just wants to listen to you talking about your cat's ass, you washing your ass with soap as the least fucking possible thing you can do in life, and if I'm hiking, I have my balls covered because it don't. Ticks on your balls. Wait, how high is the grass that you get ticks on your balls? Also, good night, Pupa. Thank you for hanging out. I'm literally hanging. Actually, I made some more people into a Labubu form. Unfortunately, the one I posted hasn't been seen by 20 yet, so maybe I should message her, like, personally. But also, maybe I shouldn't, because that's like, you know, I don't want to be rude. So funny. Please don't go bald. Good news for you! So far, I have not gone bald yet. If I may believe my genetics, I probably don't go bald unless I develop some form of stressful alopecia. The height of the grass doesn't matter. They drop from trees and shit as well and can find their way there. They can't. Wait. But if they fall from trees, wouldn't they rather like get stuck on your head? Why would they make all their way all the way down to your balls? Ticks are disgusting. Ugh. Oh, that reminds me. One time we went camping, and like it was night. We came home really late, and I'm like terrified of bugs. So at some point I thought a tick had fallen like in my shirt, and I started panicking, and I started screaming. And I didn't scream anything like vulgar or anything because I was with my parents as well. But for some reason, my mom was like, "How dare you curse in the name of the Lord?" And I was like, "What the fuck did you think I was saying?" And she was like, "Oh my god, you swore with the word, with the God's name." And I was like, "No, I didn't. I just yelled because I thought there was a tick down my shirt." And I don't know. I couldn't, like, she wouldn't believe me. I'm like, you were literally there. How could you not fucking hear me? Honestly, my mom was sometimes so fucking paranoid. She would make shit up. At some point as well, when I got like my own computer, before I got my laptop, I got like an old desktop that was used by my other siblings first. And, you know, this was the period of time where MSN became a thing, like MSN Messenger. And I actually got some friends that I wanted to talk to. So I stayed up later and later and was like, yay, talking with friends. Yippee! But my parents were like, go to bed on time, you motherfucker. And 99% of the time I did. There was this one fucking evening I didn't, because I was talking just with somebody and I was just having so much fun. I was like, yay, I want to just keep talking. And I don't even know what time it was anymore, but they had gone to bed. And for some reason, my mom thought it was okay to just barge into my room and like basically just hiss between her teeth at me like, I knew you were lying. You were staying up all the time. And you blah, 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 blah. I was like, this one fucking time I stay up late and you see it, you suddenly start accusing me of doing this all the time and like basically become a fucking witch and just, oh my god, this fucking woman. Can confirm a tick once fell on my head from a tree. Ew, 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 ew. Does not always work. Even hand sanitizer? Some of the fuckers are real in there, uncaring. Ew. And all the diseases they spread. Disgusting. I don't think I ever had a tick, and I don't want them either. Just like bees. I've never been stung by one, and I don't want to, I don't know if I'm allergic, and I don't want to find out. Same energy as you're studying for 5 hours straight. You check your phone just when your parents come in. You want that goddamn phone on time. Exactly, yeah. But then, like, intensely becoming angry, like fuming, like ready to fucking grab me by the hair and drag me out of the room type of angry. I'm not kidding. Like, that woman was scary when she was... There's a reason she needed meds, man. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, parents! Yippee! Yippee! Hooray for traumatizing your children and then be like, oh my god, I don't understand what I did wrong. Why do you not want contact with me? I wonder why. That's one of the reasons why COVID was sort of a blessing for me. I know it's been terrible for people who gotten sick and people has lost their lives, and I'm definitely not downplaying them. But I'm not lying when I say I used the COVID pandemic as a reason to stop the contact with some people. I was like, nah, I don't want to get sick. We'll talk later. But then COVID took like 5 fucking years to blow over, and I'm like, oh no, what happened? I don't know. Your mom reminds me of my grandma. Oh my god. Old people, man. The older generation just has no fucking chill. Okay, I'm gonna quickly wash my face because I'm getting so fucking annoyed by this fucking itchy nose. I'll be right back.
Danger. Warning. Super target.
Okay, let's see if that helps. Go wash your face and ass. And a stretch. Thank you, Remy. Ugh. Generational trauma, defo rubbed from my great grandma on my grandma, and from my grandma on my mom. I'm gonna break that chain not only because I chose to be kind just for the sake of being kind, but also because neither me nor my partner wants kids. 100% fair, yeah. Yeah, I don't know much about my grandma from my mom's side. I can only remember the stories that my mom told me, and I have to take those with a massive grain of salt, so much so that it'll give me a fucking heart attack if I do. So, but yeah, from what I've heard, it was definitely not great, and I'm not here to continue that circle or that line. What happened to game dev? I kept talking. I was talking too much, so I just switched to just chatting. And I was like, okay, we'll see if I end up drawing. And so far, it's been 2 hours and I have not drawn. Also, welcome back, Fairbax. Found a moment, though now I'm thinking it's not fitting for the conversation that was, but yeah. I mean, you can still post it in the Discord. Maybe it's still interesting. I wanna kind of know, if I were to make more Labubus, who should I make into a Labubu? I've done Andy. I've done 20 Bunny. I haven't done Buff Pup yet. I'm kind of afraid to do Buff Pup because I'm afraid to be seen as a stalker. I even done Iron Mouse for the shits and giggles because I was like, she's cute. She definitely fits the gremlin vibes. You did Andy? I did Andy. I did Andy. Do Buff Pup, it's fan art. The thing is, I've done so much of it. I don't want to be seen as a stalker. Eri? Labubutize me, Captain. Make a gator Labubu. Nom nom nom. Eri into a marketable keychain. Also do Buff Pup. It's fan art. Maybe this weekend when I get to draw for myself again. It's not a stalker thing. I'm a certified Buff Pup fan and nothing. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so far people liked my fan art though. I just, I don't want to be seen as a weirdo. I mean, I am a weirdo, but oh my god, my nose is still itchy. This was not it. I don't know what's going on. It's also like the tip of my nose too. Stop! Maybe I should have washed it with soap. I just washed it with water. I did wash my face with water. Yeah, I am. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I am weird. I guess. Yeah. You know, some of the other styles I'm looking forward to is what's it, the off game. That old game with like the batter. I'm really looking forward to making a character with that art style. And my life as a teenage robot with soap. I will in a bit. I mean, Still a bit weak after yesterday, so I think I'll turn in for the night. Good night, dork. Oh yeah, shit happened. Good luck with recovery, Liesh. Good to hear that it's going better. But yeah, do take your rest. Very important. I think the only art style I like from the list is Panty and Stocking, because they are pretty close to anime. I guess that's fair. That's fair. I was gonna say Powerpuff Girls too, but like Powerpuff Girls, like the girls themselves are not really anime. Did I have the Powerpuff Girls on there? Oh, and Hell of a Boss. I'm very looking forward to Hell of a Boss as well. I have made Mistora into a Hell of a Boss version. It's looking real good. It's looking real good. I'm almost done with some models already. Making these new models has rejuvenated my motivation to do everything. Well, not everything, but a lot of stuff. Washi washi. Little baby washi. He's doing a washi. Powerpuff Girls are a chibi plus American style cartoon. Hell of a Boss is pretty nice, but it's not as colorful. I mean, I do take some creative liberty with everything. You know, so I really like adding colorful shit. Ow. That cheese is as big as my head. So I do make it colorful, except for off. When I do the off art style, there's like literally no colors on the characters, so that will just be black and white and gray tones, which is gonna be interesting because that's usually not what I draw. Definitely need to see your Hell of a Boss art. I'll ask if I think I can post it. I think I can post it, but I want to make sure. So I'll ask Mistora if I can post the final art that I made for her, just to be sure. Because I usually when I make these free models, I don't know if anybody wants to keep it secret and or if they want to like debut or anything. So, actually, I don't really show much of my art. I need to post more of my art. Also, what's off? Was it also done by Toby Fox? It's like this old turn-based game with like the dude that's like a batter, and you have these all these like monster characters that you're fighting against. I'm not entirely sure what the game is about, 100%. I've been thinking of playing it, but I never ended up doing it yet. You write it in all capitals, and if you like type in off game, you'll definitely see what I mean. Human! There's a human in the chat! Ah! Human. My god. Welcome to the stream, human. How are you doing? Laughing at my friend so hard right now. She's trying to tell me that her having a matching profile picture with another girl is just talking. Like, if that is talking, I don't know what don't know what dating is. Totally human. Totally. We're not thinking anything else. I mean, that could definitely be seen as some sort of connection. Having matching profile pictures. Sometimes people do it as well when they're having like role plays, or when they are a fan of like the same, they're big fans of the same fandom. They're like, oh my god, I'm gonna take the profile picture of this Labubu, and you're gonna take the profile of this Labubu, or like Hell of a Boss, you're gonna take Blitzo, and I'm gonna take Moxie, and don't know if I would debut. Definitely need to update my PC and get to a place with privacy. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. She doesn't even play the game. That's that it's from. Ooh. Ooh. Does the other one play the game? Because that's. Met some people that just had matching profile pictures as just friends. I would definitely be the type of person that would want to do that though. As just friends. Like if I were to say, if people were to say like make us all a bunch of Labubus, I would be like, yes, let's all put our Labubus as profile pictures. This is Marlulu. Don't swirl me into the fucking toilet. Disgusting. Yeah, and at least tell me you cleaned it first. Like you flushed, you brushed, you put some chlorine in there, and then you brushed again. I don't know the person. Ooh. So it might be dating. Or at least leading up to it. It might be some form of flirting. You know, it's the internet flirting. That too. Yeah, Patrick's got a point. It also depends a little bit on the characters and the context. What characters are they? Can we know? Maybe we can help determine. Which characters are they using? What are they from? Gas station toilet? Banned. Banned. Fucking banned. Fucking banned. Man, I wish I had a Labubu of myself. And then have a burp button. Would be hilarious. People would be like, oh my god, what's that? Oh, you don't know? You don't know this awesome VTuber? And then I'll press the button and they might think like, oh, it's gonna say something cute. Nope. Bleh. Yesterday while playing Hades, I beat Mag on the 6th run and beat Hydra, but died to Asterios. Ooh, that's really quick though. It took me a while to defeat that bitch. I actively tried to go around the Minotaur. I was like, oh, is this gonna bring me to the Minotaur? I'm not gonna choose this route. Oh, Kaiten V! Definitely. No, definitely. The dating, flirting, 100%. 100%. Seeing how those two were in Arcane? Yeah, dating. Yeah. I 100% agree. I'm like, girl. Bruh, you're dating. Yeah, apparently Fairbanks is good at Hades. I want to start up Hades 2 again, but I do want to wait a little. I don't feel it 100% yet. Like I might have spoiled myself a bit too much when playing it when the early access was out. And now that it's officially out, I'm like, yeah, that's nice. What about Silksong though? Let's play more Silksong. You can tell me you are just talking. I know you too well. I mean, if you know her and you're saying it as well, and they're using those type of profile pictures, 100%, they must be dating. Or they're about to date. Never played Hades before or games like Hades. I mean, especially then. Like, you already got that far in your 6th run. You have a natural... Oh, it's Bammy. I'm sorry, you sounded like Beam. What the hell? Bammy. Hi, Bammy. What's your little stinker, Bammy? Hi. Also, her status is, some people are beautiful with a wink emote and a... Dating. Dating or heavily flirting, at least. It was so loud, he just wants to yell. Yeah, it's past bedtime. Bemmy's like, time for bed. I'm done. I now understand. I 100% now understand why you're laughing. No, I'm still stuck on Silksong. And I say stuck because it's gonna take me for fucking ever to start Act 3. I have to do all those fucking wishes. My god. And I have to find all the fleas. I'm gonna look stuff up, man. It's gonna take me ages otherwise. And I wanna start Act 3. I wanna see more of the game. I mean, we're seeing more of the game, but honestly, I completely forgot about the Pale Flower quests in Hollow Knight. And now that they made one that's even worse, I'm like, oh, great, thanks. I'm so afraid to find the equivalent of the Path of Pain in this game. How much more obvious could it be? Act 3 is relatively short. I mean, is it as short as the cursed ending, where you like counting from when you get the parasite? Because like, depending on your exploration prior to entering it. I mean, I'm literally now just trying to do the things that I need to do to start it up. So I'm trying to get all the wishes that are on the list. And I'm gonna get all the fleas, which I will make me explore a bit more. Why do I get Danish military recruitment ads? I left Ukraine specifically to go away from this. I mean, you are in Denmark. And they are protecting themselves as well, because oh no, wait, it was America that wanted part of Denmark, right? Because like they wanted Greenland, that's sort of under Denmark's regime. Something, something, something. I don't know politics. I really want to do Act 3. I'm really curious about that ending. Also, I feel like, you know, it's at least 10% more of the game. I want more Silksong. It's just, why do we have to have a timed fucking pale flower quests? Why? Why? Russia actually sent, what? Explodey drones over that. Explodey drones? What? Oh, fuck off. How about we just shoot all the drones? No more drones. Any drone will be shut down. Don't care. 7 and 8 are not far, because I have been using sword instead of spear. Love the spear. Ah, what was I using? I think when I first played Hades, I was like, yeah, I like the spear. And I didn't like the shield, and I didn't like the bow. And I think it was either the bow or the shield where I got really fucking far for the first time. I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good. What game should I get? I have bought Silksong and beaten it. Have you gotten all the endings though? Did you get the normal ending? Did you get the Act 3 ending? And did you get the cursed ending? Damn, already? Holy shit. Let's see. I mean, Hades 2 is also just out recently. The end of September, Hades 2 came out. It's also a pretty good game. EU doesn't have the tech to deal with the drone swarms. Ukraine is more used to it because we have been dealing with them on a daily basis for the past 2 years. That's fair, that's fair. Which is why I think we just shoot them all down. Don't care whose drone it is, just shoot them down. Better safe than sorry. I might buy that. I played the beta stuff. Yeah, it was good. It's a little slower than Hades 1, but I think it's still good. Though I'm so obsessed with Silksong that I'm like, I don't want to play it just yet. Let's see, what else? What other games have I been obsessed with lately? We've been playing Deltarune, which is on a little bit of a pause right now. I still also like Repo. Might buy Deltarune, been hearing it's good. Yeah, oh yeah, it's really fucking good. Oh my god. We're at the start of like chapter 4. No, the start was actually pretty long, so we're not halfway, but we're a little bit further into chapter 4. Oh my god, my fucking itchy nose. Jump Space, formerly Jump Ship. They changed name. Your Steam wishlist has reached 300 games. Let me see what's on my wishlist actually. If you like Metroidvanias, actually, there's also 9 souls. But you don't write souls as in soul. You write it as S-O-L. Not S-O-U-L. Let me see what my wish list is. I don't know why this is on there. I don't remember what this is. Why is Macabre on there? I do not recommend Doom the Dark Ages because it's 80 fucking bucks and it's probably just... Yeah. I have Monster Prom 4, 3 and 2 on there. Rainbreaker is on there. Rainbreaker is actually very much like Hades, as far as I've seen. I saw Ari play it. I have Undertale on there, Nunholy, Crowsworn. Oh, Crowsworn's still not out. I'm really curious about Crowsworn as well. I'm not really gonna buy any games anytime soon. I got enough stuff still to play with. Although Nunholy though. I want me some of that. Kinda. Don't worry about it, Furbex. It gave me the time to fully focus on Silksong. For nuns, check Thornsin. Let me look it up. Thornsin. It doesn't show me anything. Actually. There's nothing there. No, don't. Do not. Wait, why? I'm not showing anything on screen, even if it's porn. So it's okay. Oh yeah, I've also been recommended Ender Lilies. And if you like Ender Lilies, there's now also a second game called Ender Magnolia. Oh, it's on itch.io. I was looking it up on Steam. Damn. So what's wrong with Thornsin? I'm curious. Ugh. Oh my god, biblically accurate labubu when I'm trying to drink. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do any of you mean? Don't leave me in the dark. Don't leave me hanging. Eh? Eh? Oh my god. You have to pull 2 characters? Ooh. Ooh. What do we mean? What do we mean? Everybody keep your fingers crossed for human. For the totally not suspicious human in chat. Keep your fingers crossed. Grinding time. Grinding time. I'm ashamed to say though, guys. I don't think we're gonna do any art. I'm so sorry. Yeah, totally not a Lovecraftian. Totally not a Lovecraftian type of horror type of thing. It's just totally human. Oh, you want the sexy demon lady? I do like the sexy demon lady. I like her long horns and her small titties. Check the M's. I wanna see. Oh, wait. You mean? You mean? You mean? Oh. I'm as human as you humans call it. A totally skibbity sigma or a 6'7". The fuck is 6'7"? Is it like? Is it the new Kama Sutra pose, like the 69? Only gotcha I'm stuck in is Limbus Company. If you say Limbus Company 3 times, you will summon Andy. Should we try it? I don't know anything. I mean, yes, totally 100% human. Here, you know, when I'm outside, I'm totally 100% human as well. Oh, you would also summon me. Limbus Company, Limbus Company, Limbus Company. And now we wait. Human plays Limbus Company as well. Can I know as well? I don't know if I can say it. Oh my god, that made me dizzy. You know, Limbus Company started the small penis trend thing with the thumb and the pointer finger spaced out. No, I did not. They started the fucking trend. Tiny penis trend? Limbus penis?
Just DM it to me, if it's okay, of course.
Honestly, it's so funny to see the dingle dangle, but I'm gonna have to stop because I'm getting dizzy. Oh my god. Oh. I'm also getting tired. Ugh. Dingle dangle dingle. Look at the keys. Jingle jingle jingle. Dingle dangle. Dingle dangle. Dingle dangle. You know what song I'm vibing with so much currently? Please tell us. I want to know. Easy. Ugh. I actually found my old MP3 player again, and I turned it on. I like recharged it, and I turned it on. I was like, half of these songs I still listen to, and mind you, that MP3 player is like from 2017. But there was also some old shit on there. I was like, oh, I listened to this. This was nice. I'm gonna listen to it again. Yippee! Because I'm getting so fed up being in public transport. I've been using YouTube for a long time to listen to music, and I don't usually mind the ads. But recently there has been this one ad that pisses me the fuck off so much. Aside from like some of them just being so fucking long that it frustrates me. Because I'm like, I'm literally just trying to skip through and trying to find a good song. Please stop giving me advertisement about an itchy vagina. My vagina is fine, thank you very much. I do not need itchy vagina cream. But recently, Fristy has this Dutch advertisement that is this bad fucking ASMR dripping noise, and then somebody literally, like, the dripping noise is already, it's sort of like screechy, high-pitched. It sort of like pokes that part of the brain. Like, it's not exactly screechy, but it does feel like, it does anger me like that. And then there's somebody very annoyingly whispering really loudly in your ear, like, don't lick your screen. It's not real Fristy. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, woman. I will fucking murder you. Self-destruction mode by the Chainsmokers. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with that one. Did not mind the ads until they started shoving 3-minute unskippable ads down my throat. Yeah, you know, I can live with an ad of like 5 seconds. I can even live with an ad of 10 seconds. But don't... And like even multiple ads now too. And I'm like, stop. Stop. I hate the whisper ASMR random commercials. And like, it doesn't even give you a moment of being like, it immediately starts. So it's not like you get a moment of like, oh shit, it's this advertisement. I will mute it and like wait until it's over. It immediately starts, and I'm just, at some point, I just got it on such a day where I was just done with the world. I was like, turn it off. Turned off the app. Turned off, like, closed my phone. I'm like, I'm gonna just sit in silence. I'd rather sit in silence now because I'm so fucking annoyed. Also, I used to play Limbus, but I got burned out because the only thing I have been doing is grinding and never could continue the story because of the single player game procrastination. Wait, what kind of procrastination do you got in the game? Tomorrow that summons happen. New updates today. Characters tomorrow. For what? Oh, the game is very hard. Yeah, I think it was not Limbus Company. It was the other one that I was like, oh, maybe I should start playing it. It looks kind of fun. It kind of gives me, yeah, that's sort of not entirely oxygen not included vibe because you don't really make a base, but sort of like you work in a base. And I was like, oh, it kind of looks fun. And then Andy told me like, I'm not sure if you would like it. He kind of recommended me not to play it. Library of Runa? No, the other one. The third one. Not necessarily the third one, but like the one that we haven't talked about yet. Yeah, Lobotomy Corporation. Yeah. It looked interesting and the characters looked funny. I was like, ooh, and I liked the monster ideas. And I was like, I wanna see and I wanna play, but then it turned out to be really difficult. I was like, maybe I shouldn't. I'm not the best type of gamer. Single game procrastination is when you don't want to commit to playing the story now because it needs commitment. And nah, I will play it later. I guess that's fair. Limbus Company is super hard for a gacha that it is. I think I'll just stick to watching Andy play the games. And if I want to know anything about anything, 100% can ask other people like, can you explain this character to me? And then I will get a very, very thorough summary that is better explained than when I try to understand the game, probably. So much strategy. I'm not good with strategy. I'm not good with using my brain. Dragon Nash, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Be warned, I am in my Labubu form. Well, No, we switched halfway the stream. I was like, oh my god, guys, look at my Labubu form. I think I'm gonna be... I'm slowly becoming one of those VTubers that's like, yeah, I have like 20 versions of the same fucking character. I have like 20 different models of the same character that I use like simultaneously. Not exactly simultaneously, but like I all use them once in a while. Limbus is not hard. I play full bleed. What does that mean? I don't know. Limbus is not that hard for the most part. There's 2 or 3 roadblocks. Why? What does full bleed mean? Are we free bleeding? Are we having our period? Bleed build is when you put bleed stacks on your enemies. When they attack or defend, the bleed stacks... Oh! Oh, like in Darkest Dungeon. I think I'm actually having a slight oversensitivity reaction. I would say allergic reaction, but according to my doctor, I'm not technically allergic for anything. Because I'm having an itchy nose and it's also kind of like filling up with mucus, so I'm probably reacting to something. I don't know what though. Rushing my final project for the kwartiel, didn't know English words. Kwartiel? I don't know the Dutch words. What the fuck is kwartiel? See? We said Limbus Company 3 times and Andy popped in. Yeah. I knew it. I knew it. Wait, let me look it up. What the fuck does kwartiel mean again? Do I know this? Kwartiel. Oh, wait. I'm not sure still. Oh, semester. Oh, wait, isn't that kwartaal? I always said kwartaal. No wonder I didn't get it. Oh, you're rushing the project? What's the project about? Also, yes, Andy, we were talking about Limbus Company. We were. I told you guys we would summon Andy if we said Limbus Company 3 times. You know, it took a bit, but you know, Bloody Mary also doesn't show up immediately always. Mind you, that team that Furbex is using is arguably the strongest in the game. Holy shit. Back to Lurk. I was rocking 2 N-Corp IDs and 4 Blood Fiend IDs and just 1 N-Corp and if it's a 5-person team. Yeah, I 100% know what that means. Yeah, you go girl. Fuck yeah. Having a new PC is nice. Or it's nice having a new PC though. I am postponing buying my desktop a teeny tiny bit. Because I'm probably gonna be without income next month. And I want to make sure that I'm not fucking anything up and that I have enough money. So I will probably order my desktop in the beginning of next year. I still have to like ask my brother if he actually can help me put everything together. Because I ain't gonna do it myself. Not even under guidance of somebody who knows what to do. I don't trust myself. Never. That shit's too expensive and too fragile. And I... Not only do I have 2 left hands, but I'm also impatient. You have to make a marketing campaign for a chosen clothing article or accessory with 2 forms, photo/image, and a video. What have you chosen? Bloodfiend or vampires? Vampires mentioned. Fuck yeah, vampires. Fuck yeah. Vampires are hot. N-Corp are body purity, no cybernetic augments, and crusaders that are obsessed with nails. The ones from a nail gun or the ones that you scratch with? Chosen a beanie with Kuromi on it. Aww. Well, that's a good choice. That's a good choice. Might need to invest in some blood fiends when a new season starts and they unlock. Wait, is the game still being updated? Nails that you hammer. Okay, but that's basically the same as a nail gun, right? So, the metal ones. Do they shoot them? Or do they eat them like Pippi Longstocking? New story chapters and events are constantly coming out? Damn. Ah, itchy. Itchy, itchy. Oh, I wonder what I'm reacting to. Aw, Bummy's asleep. Right next to me. You're such a cutie patootie. You're a little stinker. Love you, little baby. I throw them like spears. And nail them or use nail/needle from Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight mentioned. Hollow Knight mentioned. Fuck yeah. Hollow Knight. No, I don't want to get tired. Stop it. It's almost 11 p.m. Fuck me. I'm gonna wash my nose again. I'm gonna wash my face again with soap after stream because I'm going nuts. I'm going nuts because of this itchy nose. Choose my study on basis what study will help me the most with VTubing. I mean, I guess that's fair. That's fair. That's smart. Because marketing yourself and like advertising yourself is definitely a big part of it. Which I should definitely do more. I definitely need to advertise myself more. And with that I mean just post my shit on social media and hope for the best. Currently at story chapter 8.5 and there's a collab event right now with Arknights. Forgot how to type spear, so embarrassing. Don't worry about it. I've mistyped so many things. I used to not to, and then I started to like unmask, and it became a problem. I'm not. It's became a problem and I refuse to fix it because I am tired. Not just now. Chapters being filler kind of chapter. Wait, the half chapters? You mean? Do I have more drink? A little bit. Oh, and now my eyes are starting to tear up too. Definitely having a reaction on something. I don't know what. I haven't taken anything new. Oh, speaking of taking, I need to fucking take my meds. Fuck. I forgot. Got one long chapter and 1 or 2.5. Or half chapters in between. Why would they do that? I mean, I guess content, but... Are they at least good, the filler chapters? Or is it like the old Naruto fillers where you're like, this fucking breaks the fucking story? PM is when you can play. Ooh, oh no. Itchy. Beep. Hey, Demi. Druk op je hoofd. Hè? Damn, that's a lot of gachas you've been playing, or you've tried out at least. Is Zenless Zone Zero also a gacha? Beam, wat ben je aan het doen? Oh yes, the Gooner game. I love the designs. I saw furries. I like it. I haven't played it though. I'm not that interested in gachas. I saw good jiggle physics. And bulges. Definitely want to see more. I'm not playing it myself. I've been wondering if I should try it out when it first came out. I never ended up doing anything. Probably not gonna though, either. I don't know much about it though. Females are hypersexualized. Tell me that the females are at least all 18 plus. Don't tell me there's an hypersexualized minor in there, please. My my opinion about the game will immediately change. Oh, je hebt de toeter. From what I know, all ZZZ characters are 18 plus. Okay. Then it's safe. Good. Good. You never know. You know. Oh my god. Fucking itchy nose. Oh. Might be wrong. Is mostly theorized because of job occupations. Wait, they don't... Well, as far as we know. As far as we know. Oh, now I'm gonna have to sneeze. Fuck. Nope. That was a sneeze. That was a yawn. Beam. Hey. What you doing? Who's there? Ugh. I think I'm gonna slowly check who's online. Because I'm also getting kind of groggy. Where is my pen? First need to find my pen, otherwise I can't tell. I've been sitting here with my drawing set up this entire time. We have not drawn. Where is my fucking pen? Found it. Let's see. CCC might be a step forward in animations and designs. Hoyo still writes so poorly in my opinion. Oh, I have not seen anything about the story or anything. I just saw some designs when it just came out of like a shark girl and the dog guy. And like the little minions that follow you, and I was like, oh my god, that's adorable. That's all I know. Really, Brown Dust 8 is the real Gunner game? I don't think I've ever heard of that game. Oh, Brown Dust 2. Still haven't heard about it though. What are you playing? Let's see. I do see somebody that we can hop into in a minute. Yeah, I've never heard of it either. Is it also a gacha game? Speaking of Gunner, recently there was this new Silent Hill remake, and apparently Gunners have been complaining about the redesigns of the main characters and the fact that they do not have a cleavage anymore, and the fact that once you like rotate the camera to look under their skirts, they were like, ah, oh my god, it's blocked out, it's not even accurate, we can't see fucking panties. Meanwhile, the characters are like 13 to 15 years old. Ooh. Ew. Ew. Modders will likely do it, sadly. Unfortunately, yeah. Unfortunately. Time to pull some egos. Egos? Oh, egos. Wait, oh, I was misreading that. I thought you were gonna pull eggs. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, Patrick's into egg laying, but I was wrong. I read it wrong. Hi, Beam. Silent Hill F's protagonist is middle high schooler. There's enough sexualization in the messaging of the game of it being a bad thing and how it traumatized the main character or characters around Goonery. is not the point of Silent Hill series. Wait, it's in this game itself as well? Ew. I thought it was a horror game. Not a horror game. What the fuck? As in the person who made it, like the writing being horror. Disgusting. I mean, you know, I get that some stories, some people write stuff like that, and some stories slash games explore the theme, because it also apparently helps people who are working through their healing journey because of that subject. But it can also be really fucking triggering. It's a double-edged sword, I guess, in that case. Unfortunately. Yeah, the world is weird. People are weird. I think with that we should probably go to bed. Or at least because it's past 11 p.m. and I don't really have much stuff to do, but I do want to have energy to like I cut some stuff around the house that I need to do, man. I gotta get ready. Gotta get ready to do some laundry. I gotta clean the shower. I gotta mop my floors. I'm probably gonna procrastinate mopping my floors for a few months, just like I did with the fucking windows. And even worse, I finally did the windows after procrastinating it for so long, and then apparently I used the wrong detergent or slash soap for it, one that attracts more dirt. And I'm like, great, now my windows look like shit again. I gotta do it again with the right fucking soap. It's a horror game? Yes, it's disgusting, but that's the point. Silent Hill has monsters that embody the trauma of the triggering topics. Oh, well, then it makes sense, though. Then it makes sense. I've never really read up about Silent Hill. I just know it's a very known name, and I just know it's a horror game. For example, monsters from Silent Hill 2, which called Abstract Daddy. Can you guess what trauma this monster embodies? Oh no, indeed. Daddy issues. Oh no. Not my daddy issues. Is it gonna come with mommy issues as well? Are we gonna get the whole package in that game? Oh, I'm gonna try and think of a new background that I'm gonna work on. I feel like we can make the spaceship look better. Anyway, I think it is time for me to hop off to bed. After we're done with this little discussion. Is it a discussion? It's not really a discussion. We're just talking. Not just daddy issues, the monster in question is haunting a very traumatized girl that is kind of afraid of man. No, the poor girl. Oh no, I feel bad for her. Not gonna lie, never been a fan of Labubu's, but Labuyu is adorable. Thank you. I gotta say, I have a bunch of these vinyl plushie keychains. The Labubus that I did buy earlier this year are actually Lafufus because I got scammed. And I was like, well, I can't really go to Pop Mart, so I'll keep the Lafufus. And they're a little ugly because the paint job isn't the best, but you know, it's the best I could get my hands on. Out of everything that I have though, I like Nomis more. Like, I have Labubus, but I also have Nomis, Meimeis, and Emmas. And I'm a bigger fan of like the Nomis and the Emmas and the Meimeis. because they have such more intricate designs. The designs per character are much more personalized. The details on the characters are way more intricate, and it's just, I like those more. They're also bigger. I like the feel of the vinyl faces on there, the plastic faces. And maybe it's just the Lafufus themselves that the quality is kind of shitty. I'll have to see once I open up the actual Labubu that I bought. But like the faces of like the other vinyl figures that I have are much better. I mean, it's okay, Fairbex. It's a game. You know, we can talk about the game. It's okay. Bitch can suck my butthole. We're not talking about something like actual. But yeah, no. If you like Labubus, or actually if you don't like Labubus, because actually I didn't like Labubus in the beginning either. I was like, nah, I'm not sure. No, I do kind of like them. They've grown on me also because I've watched Buff Pop unpack them several times. I was like, oh, they do look kind of cute though. But especially if you don't like Labubus, if you do like Labubus, I would recommend checking out Nomis, Emmas, and Meimeis. Because they look cool. They look nice. They look cute. There's actually some really big ones that are also really fucking expensive. Like holy fucking shit. But yeah, I think it's time to hop off here. I'm going to go to bed. I'm tired. I've taken off my glasses as well because I feel like a weird pressure on my head. So, it's time. We will try and do art tomorrow. I swear. Oh, this was silly, but it was fun. Thank you guys for hanging out. And thank you for the rate message, Patrick. I have already seen the person I want to rate. Let me check if she's still online. She is. Okay. We're going from one cozy place to another. I'll be starting the countdown and say thank you all for coming to the stream today. I'm so sorry we didn't do art, but I had lots of fun just talking with you guys. And I promise we'll try and do some art tomorrow. We're gonna work on some stuff tomorrow. For now, grab a snacky, hydrate yourself, and keep in mind you are important and you are loved. No matter where you are on this godforsaken globe of dirt floating through space. I'm going to send you guys over to Inka, who is playing Slime Ranger 2. Like I said, from one cozy place to another. And I'm gonna hop off to bed soon. I'm gonna say hello, I'm gonna lurk a bit, and then I'm gonna hop off to bed. Okie dokie. See you guys later. Good night.